Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Orlando Magic. Inside, back to Hardaway. Good ball movement here by the Magic. A beautiful pass. Penny to set it up.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with the Magic head coach. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Shaq with the screen. Anderson outside. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Stripped it away. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And he dunks it down.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Now Hardaway to the paint. Here's Grant. Oubre pulls it in. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Embiid. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Left side, Hardaway. Over Maxey. And it's good from the elbow.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's to Hardaway. Here's Royal. Shot clock at 6. 20 feet out. Hardaway, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by the Magic.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Shaq. Embiid with the steal. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back here to stop him.
And go back to the steal by Embiid. That ignited the break, and Joel's length is such a factor defensively.
Now here's Hardaway. Anderson outside. Back to Hardaway. And that one comes up a bit short.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Throw good, Paul George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
The Magic trailed by 8. And here is Hardaway. Count the basket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Grimes. Outside, Maxey. Back to George. The 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And George drops them both. Now here's Hardaway. A kick out to O'Neal. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Bowie. No good on the 3. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
Outside, Scott from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. Stolen. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here is Shaw. Hasn't made one yet. Clock at 6. Baseline jumper. Bowie, no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
The Magic trailed by 7. Down low. Here's Rollins. Pass to Avent. Outside, Scott. Fires for 3. Great D that time from Edwards. And it's the 76ers with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Rollins. Count that bucket. Rollins got his first basket.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Here's Edwards. Pass to McCain. Bangs home the trifecta. McCain's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And here's Embiid. Quick force. Embiid takes it to him.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Now the 76ers on the break. And Edwards with the stuff.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set. Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Pass to Bowie. Here is Shaw. Defended by Butler. Here's Bowie. Here's the screen. Here's Rollins. Lays it up off the glass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Out to the right wing. Embiid with it. Outside Butler. Oh, here's Edwards. The kick outside to Butler. Got a piece of it. Here's Bowie. Here's Scott. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And this is what Scott's being paid to do. He has great confidence from distance, as well he should.
And the 76ers with some changes.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
It's George on the wing. Oubre on the wing. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The Magic trailed by 6. Outside Hardaway. Screen by O'Neal. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Philadelphia leading by 6. It's George on the wing. Oubre, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Oubre. Pass to Anderson. To the inside. O'Neal. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Shaq. Penny and Shaq connect.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
Embiid with it. Now Maxey. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got 5 now.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Here's Hardaway. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Embiid. The Magic shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. And that one misses. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The 76ers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And both free throws good for Oubre. Orlando trailing here. Outside Hardaway. Shot from the top of the key. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And defense makes an effort to stop Grant inside, but he gets physical right back and gets the whistle.
And Grant drops them both. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's Oubre. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Oubre's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
Pass to Royal. Outside Hardaway. Here's Royal. Covered by Oubre. Shot clock at 3. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hardaway's got it all tied up now for Orlando. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, Maxey just goes for it. Plays with a lot of courage.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Oubre on the wing. Pass to Yabusele. Oubre with it. 8 points for him. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Back to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Drains the three-pointer. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Here is Shaw. Still without a basket. Rollins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. That one misses. The 76ers leading by 3. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 12 points in just the second half. Here are the Magic now. To the paint. Here's Avent. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Over to the wing. Here's Maxey. Rollins grabs the board. Left side, Scott. Pass to Avent. With 1 on the clock. Again, the Magic score.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here is Shaw. The kick out to Scott. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now Gordon. Inside. That's tipped. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Pass to Scott. Here's Bowie. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Scott. Over Edwards. Scott can't get it to go. It's Edwards on the wing. The shot by Lowry, no good. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Avent. The kick out to Scott. To take the lead. The rebound by Yabusele. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Back to Embiid. The second chance effort. It's blocked. Here is Shaw. Pass to Avent. Wide open. Scott missing again.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser, too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
It's stolen by Lowry. And now Philadelphia on the break. Up the floor. A nice shot by McCain. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
They set the pick. Over to the left wing. Bowie. The Magic again can't hit. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
The Magic call timeout. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Hardaway hits them both.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That 3 off the mark. The Magic trailed by 4. Pass to Grant. Oubre pulls it in. And here's Maxey. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Offense, here are the Magic. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Shaq with the screen. Down low. Stolen by George. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. Finished off the break.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
Anderson outside. Screen by Grant. From past the arc. Anderson buries it from deep.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Hardaway, and Anderson has it in the corner. Back to Hardaway. Get the teardrop. The putback. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Pass to Maxey. Back to George. Takes the three. Laces one from three.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of
Get in all niggas off the
Just doing
court!
what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First team foul.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Embiid, no good. Now a timeout called by Orlando. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul. Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
From the baseline. And the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call for a timeout when they had none left.
And guys, you know that during the last timeout, the guys are all reminded and reminding each other, hey, we don't have any left. What a huge error.
Certainly, Greg, not one we see very often, but it does happen. His mind was diverted on other things, I guess, not the timeout situation for sure. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. So now for Greg Anthony.